A Montreal man has been ordered to pay Facebook over $1 billion in fines. We have the latest on that story.
And health officials warned a property management company months ago of hazards. The building that caught fire on Wellesley Street and Flash Forward Festival kicks off today in Liberty Village. Humber News starts right now.
Hello, it's October 6, 2010. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at North Campus. I'm Phil Heidenreich. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Jessica LeBerge. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, weather and sports, entertainment highlights, and we'll have our 5-day weather forecast from Natalia Bouya a little later on. But first, Phil has our top story.
The property management company Greenwin was told by public health officials months ago that there were problems in the unit that caught fire on Wellesley Street. The September 24th fire displaced more than 1,200 residents. It's unclear what Greenwin did to clean the unit that was jam-packed with possessions. 500 tenants have returned to their units, but 19 won't be returning because their units don't meet inspection standards.
And with the Toronto mayoral election just 3 weeks away, Mayor David Miller has said that he will be endorsing Joe Pantalone. Miller showed his support for Pantalone this morning at the Canadian Centre for Language and Cultural Studies. Pantalone also received endorsements from NDP leader Jack Layton and Stephen Lewis, the former Canadian ambassador to the United Nations. Pantalone called the endorsement a game changer. With the mayoral race, Pantalone was ranked third in the polls, and the election will take off on October 25th.
It's Student Vendor Day at Humber's North Campus. The Student Center is certainly busy, but a Campus Clubs event is leaving little room for vendors like Tia Thomas, the lone student selling her wares. HSF's Director of Programming says interest in the event was lost due to an abundance of campus events.
I think this is a tough time of year. I think when you get into early October, school starts to ramp up. There's a lot of stuff going on campus. If you walk by the boards, there's probably 1,000 posters for 1,000 different things. So I think sometimes things get lost in the shuffle.
Those behind Facebook spam might want to think twice from now on. A Quebec court has ordered a Montreal man to pay the social networking site over $1 billion in fines. Adam Guarvez sent more than 4 million spam emails to Facebook users in March and April of 2008. He has been fined over $200 per message. He posted a variety of products on walls that users share, pictures, and other information. Facebook says Guarvez got the usernames and passwords using fake websites that appeared to be legitimate. Guarvez says Facebook will have difficulty collecting the fine as he is filed for bankruptcy.
It may become more difficult for teens to get their hands on cigarettes now that a private member's bill is getting support. Ontario convenience stores are backing a provincial bill that will make smoking illegal for teens. Minors in Ontario aren't allowed to buy cigarettes, but the Ontario Convenience Stores Association says they shouldn't be the only line of defense. The bill will see that the purchase, possession, and use of tobacco will carry a fine for minors similar to the current laws governing alcohol. The association says they're committed to being responsible to the community and are calling on MPPs to back the bill. The bill was introduced by Conservative MPP Jerry Martiniak.
A new study from Quebec suggests air pollution from traffic may be putting women at risk for breast cancer. Researchers at McGill University and the University of Montreal created 2 air pollution maps and compared them to the number of women diagnosed with breast cancer in those areas. They found a link between postmenopausal breast cancer and exposure to nitrogen dioxide, a byproduct of traffic pollution. The study showed women living in areas with high pollution were twice as likely to develop breast cancer than women living in less polluted areas.
When we come back, we'll have more news from around the country and the world. Kyle Hall will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Natalia Bouya.
Well, we've had quite a wet start to our morning with a lot of rain. When are we going to see the sun? I'll have your 5-day forecast when we get back after the break.